Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, you guys, I'm giving you guys another bonus message. I'm going to do all 12 zodiacs, starting with Aries, and I'm going to pull an inner wisdom message, a life and career message, strength and ability oracle, music oracle, and a message from the person who is on your mind. So, let's start, you guys. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here with me again. I truly appreciate all the love and support. You guys are awesome. All the incoming followers and subscribers, welcome to the channel, you guys. I'm so glad that you found us, and hopefully the messages are useful for you. Okay, so Aries. Start with Aries. What is the general inner wisdom message for Aries? What is the general inner wisdom message for Aries? What is the message for Aries? General energy for Aries. Regret. So Aries, this could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Okay. Regret. So Aries, I feel like there are a lot of people that used to be a part of your life that are in regret right now. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is people from your past who lost you. It says, we all have regret about something in life. The lesson to learn is not to dwell on it. I feel like a lot of people are right at this time thinking a lot about you and regretting a lot of these past situations that caused you to move away from them. People are in deep thought, a lot of contemplation, and they are dwelling on it. I feel like you are not in the space to dwell. If this is connection to you, I feel like you have persevered with your determination, which is natural for you, with your fire energy. You have moved forward. And I feel like maybe if there was a regret that you had, it would just be that you wished the connections with those people from the past maybe could have gone differently, but at the same time, I feel like you understand why at this point they weren't able to work out, or why those people were not able to stay a part of your life. But there are people definitely in regret. Okay, let me get you your life and career advice. Most important life and career advice for Aries. Vortex of change. Okay. Engage with the vortex of change where energies swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. You have a lot of new changes coming into your life at this time. So this is basically telling you to go with the flow. There are definitely going to be a lot of changes that come up, things that are going to start to happen probably very quickly. So just flow with the change. Just allow that ripple effect to happen. But some very good changes coming for you, Aries, in this next season. Strength and ability. Yeah, you're going to need to trust yourself first and foremost in this next season. Your intuition, your discernment. You're going to definitely have to trust yourself here. Very much so in this next coming season. Trust is essential for moving forward. I feel like some of you guys may have been doubting your path, this new path that you are heading on toward. Have faith in the universe's plan and in yourself at this time. Take the next step with confidence. So be confident in this change that is occurring. Trust in the timing. And then one message for the person on your mind, Aries. a message from the person on your mind. I'm ready to turn the page and write the next chapter together. So if some of you guys are currently in relationships at this time, you may be heading toward commitment, more of a commitment, marriage. Maybe if you are just in the dating stage, you know, the person that you are with is going to be ready to move in together in this next coming season. There may be engagements coming, or you just, again, with this new chapter that you are about to receive, just new love in general, somebody actually ready to, you know, start a new chapter with you. And I think you are ready to start that new chapter as well. Very good. All right. That was for Aries. Okay. Taurus, you're up. Taurus. Hey, Taurus. So let's start with you. Get you an inner wisdom. What's the energy for Taurus at this time? What is the energy for Taurus? Okay. Dark night of the soul in reverse. During your dark night of the soul, it may seem that all is lost and that you may not make it through. Rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter. So some of you guys may be coming out of a dark night of the soul or having a hard time dealing with being in your dark night of the soul at this time. It can be overwhelming. It probably makes you feel as if there's a lot of things and people and situations around you you don't trust at this time. I feel like you're having a hard time possibly gaining the new perspective, doing the healing that you might need in order to move through this a little bit more smoothly. So you may be struggling going through this process at this time. Give yourself grace. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's definitely a painful process. It can be, for sure. It feels like it's everlasting sometimes, but I feel like you just need to give yourself grace. Figure out how to gain a new perspective on the situations or people in your life. That is what's going to help you move through this process. Also, make sure to pay attention to your emotions and how certain things make you feel, what things trigger you. And don't ignore those. It's going to be important to understand those emotions in order to gain emotional intelligence, in order to start to trust yourself again, trust your intuition and your discernment. Okay? Life and career message. Life and career message for Taurus. Fulfill promise. Okay? Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. So yeah, this is just confirming if you are on this, path going through your dark night of the soul and you're struggling, just stay committed on the path. Eventually you will feel as light as this feather here, but right now you probably feel burdened. But stay committed to the path. It will get you where you need to go eventually. What's the strength and ability you'll need at this time? Intense feelings. Yeah, like I said, you're definitely going to be going through a lot of emotions, very emotional, all over the place. So you have to try to stay grounded. Your emotions are stronger than usual right now. Are you experiencing a wave of emotional intensity? Allow yourself to feel and express these emotions. Releasing them will bring you peace. A lot of emotions coming up this week. Okay. And then let me get you a message from the person on your mind, Taurus. I wanted to pop out. There we go. My love is as vast as the ocean and deeper than the sea. There's somebody who has a lot of love for you. They are very emotional. The fact that the water, the ocean, is the depiction, and it's talking about the vastness, the depth of their love. This is someone that is very much in love with you. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces with these emotions, with the water here. This could be who you want to connect to or who you think of, but this person has a lot of emotions for you. They are probably trying to be very supportive at this time as you go through this transformation, as you are possibly going through this dark night of the soul, just dealing with a lot of emotions at this time for various reasons. It seems like you possibly have someone that truly, truly loves you very deeply. Maybe this person is not very open with expressing their emotions, though. As emotional as they feel for you, as deep as their feelings are, maybe this is not someone very expressive, so maybe you're not sure about how they feel, but they think about you and they have a lot of feelings for you, Taurus. Okay. Let me get you your music oracle. Music oracle. Patience. Yeah. This makes sense for Taurus. Again, as you are going through this process, you will need to be patient with yourself. The song is called Wait For You by Future. So look that song up. It may be significant for you, but yes, you're going to need to have a lot of patience with yourself, Taurus, at this time. Don't try to rush the process. But I feel like with this song, Wait For You, I feel like this is somebody who is patiently waiting for you to go through your process of healing. You know, just briefly looking at, the lyrics, it says, early in the morning, late at night, I will wait for you. You pray for my demons, girl, I got you. So again, referencing going through that dark night of the soul, you have somebody in your corner that is waiting for you to go through this transformation to finish, and they are praying for you at this time. Again, they have a lot of emotions for you. So confirmation. Okay. Quick interlude, Aries. I forgot to give you your musical oracle, so I will give you your music oracle. Music oracle for Aries. Music oracle for Aries. Wow. So Aries, you may be connected to a Taurus. All My Life by Little Durk talks about dark night of the souls. And we just addressed Taurus, who is having a difficult time going through their dark night of the soul. Again, you could be connected to a Taurus. You could be mirroring each other. So an Aries and a Taurus could be going through both at the same time, some healing at this time. Aries, you may also be on the cusp of Taurus as well. So maybe this is talking about, again, your own process and going through. and how there is someone in the background of your life that is praying for you, that has a lot of feelings for you, that has not addressed these with you. Maybe at some point, this might be known. It might help with your healing process as well. Okay. All right. So now we can go to Gemini. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Let's see what you guys got going on in your general energy, inner wisdom. General energy for Gemini at this time. General energy for Gemini. Okay. Desperation in the reverse. All right. You guys are relaxing at this time. Never do anything out of desperation, because in doing so, you may never regain your dignity or reputation. Yeah, you guys aren't feeling desperate. I feel like, just like this picture, you guys are kind of floating through life right now. You feel like things are in balance. You feel on cloud nine. You have a lot of joy in your life at this time. So yeah, you don't have a lot of negative feelings right now in this season. So beautiful, beautiful energy for Gemini. You're not desperate for love, for money. You just are kind of being social and traveling and expressing yourselves in different ways. And you are pretty content at this time. Okay, very good. Let me get you your life and career advice. Charge ahead. Beautiful. Embrace courage and determination. Forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. Like I said, yeah, I feel like you guys are just kind of forging ahead. You don't really have, anything kind of stopping you at this time. You were able to proceed forward in the things that you want to do, goals that you have, traveling that you want to do. I feel like things are just kind of working out in the way that it needs to for you guys at this time. Okay. Let me get you your strength and abilities. Honor. Respect for yourself and others is key to your growth. Have you felt a lack of respect in some areas of your life? So maybe you're dealing with, maybe some people in your life that haven't been very respectful or don't respect your decisions. Maybe some coworkers they're having issues with, but I don't think it's really stopping you from really being in this happy-go-lucky energy that you're in at this time, Gemini. So, by setting clear boundaries, and honoring yourself, the world will follow suit. Yeah, I feel like you've definitely set boundaries here. So people are understanding where they can kind of try to come into your space and where they cannot. So very good. Definitely keep up those boundaries. I feel like it's working for you. It's keeping your energy clear, and it's allowing you to truly enjoy life right now, Gemini. Okay. Message from the person on your mind. I want to explore the world with you. It makes sense for Gemini at this time. Like I said, I feel like you guys are doing a lot of traveling. So maybe you guys are a couple. You you guys are, wearing matching outfits, pajamas, and traveling the world and exploring new things at this time. But you guys are definitely on the same page, even holding hands in this photo. So yeah, you are definitely connected. Gemini is representative of the lovers. So this could definitely be a lover's connection. Maybe you'll be taking it to new heights very, very soon as well. Seems like you guys definitely respect each other, honor each other, have a lot in common, and you seem to be pretty happy. Very good. Let's see what your music oracle is, Gemini. A music message for Gemini. Faith. Beautiful. No One by Alicia Keys. Yeah. Like I said, you definitely are in a lover's connection. This song is called No One by Alicia Keys, and you have faith in your connection. And this song, this person just wants to hold their person close to them. They want to be together. They know that things will only get better. They know things will be all right between the two of them, and nobody can get in the way of what they feel for their partner. And I feel like, again, that is really where you are at this time. You guys express how much you love each other, respect each other, appreciate each other. And again, you have faith in your union together. It's beautiful. Very nice, Gemini. I like that. Good for you. Congratulations. Have fun. Be married soon if you're not already. I feel like that's where you guys are headed. If it's not there already. Beautiful. All right. Cancer. Hi, my Cancers. Let's see what's going on with you guys. The general energy for Cancer. The general energy for Cancer. What is the general energy for Cancer? Okay. Okay. Wow, you have two that flipped. So be here now in the reverse and flexibility in the reverse. So I feel like you guys are stuck in the past and you're having a hard time gaining a new perspective on something. Be here now. It says life is too short to be living in the past or worrying about the future. Take the time to enjoy every moment to the fullest. So I feel like you're possibly missing life right now, living in the past regarding a situation that you feel hasn't been resolved, and then flexibility in the reverse. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always going to go your way. Bend but don't break. I feel, again, you are living in the past and having a hard time gaining a new perspective, being flexible in your thought process. I feel like maybe you like to be in control, and again, this is causing you to stay stuck in the past or your thoughts about a past situation. Your emotions could be on high at this time. While I feel your general energy is understanding, I feel like there's a lack of understanding. So maybe that's why you're also stuck in the past at this time. Okay. About a person, place, or thing. Okay. That is your life and career advice for Cancer. Seed of potential. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with care and intention. So I feel like it's time for you to start planting new seeds, whether that is in career, relationships, friendships. I feel like there is a potential for growth here with how these seeds are now starting to sprout from the ground, from the soil. But it is because the soil has been taken care of, it has been watered, it has been nurtured. I feel like in order for your relationships, your career, your goals, in order for them to thrive and grow, I feel like you have to plant the seeds, you have to put in the effort, the time, the energy, and have good intentions. Your thoughts need to be good thoughts in order to assist with the growth as well. But there are basically seeds of potential for any situation that you nurture and put time and effort into at this time. Okay. Let's get you a strength and ability. Renewal. Exactly. And a lot of growth potential here. Even in this photo, we have the same type of roots that are starting to sprout. Renewal. You are entering a phase of renewal and fresh energy. Have you been feeling worn out? It's time to refresh yourself, whether by resting or changing your environment. New energy is on the way. Again, there's definitely potential for growth, for new renewal, rebirth. Yeah, it is time for you to start nurturing those seeds. Start planting them if you haven't already. But if you have planted them and maybe have just neglected them for a while, maybe it's time to regain focus and start to nurture them again in order to see your potential start to grow in all areas of your life. Okay. Message from the person on your mind. I wrote you a letter I am afraid to send. Interesting. So this could be actually how you are thinking about someone. I feel this only because of how you have this energy of still being stuck in thoughts of the past. So I feel like this is regarding a past situation with someone where you want to communicate, but there is a level of fear, not knowing what to say, not knowing if you need to say more, if you need to say less, if you need to omit information. I think the advice for you, if you are ready to communicate, is to be open, be vulnerable, don't omit. People know how to read between the lines. And if there has been a lot of distance from this person from your past that you haven't been able to gain a different perspective on at this time, I think it's going to basically need to be something that is truly heartfelt in order for the message to come through properly. Okay. All right. Let me get you a music oracle, Cancer. Musical oracle for Cancer. Musical oracle for Cancer. Okay. Wow, karma, man down. So maybe you guys are dealing with some karma at this time. Man Down by Rihanna. So maybe this is something that you are going through, dealing with. Maybe this is why you're feeling stuck in the past, or maybe this is why you haven't gained a new perspective. Maybe there's still lessons that need to be learned before you can actually really start to nurture those seeds of potential for that renewal. Usually with karma, there are certain lessons that are necessary to be learned before we can proceed, before we can move forward in the way that we desire, so that cycles do not repeat. So I feel like there's definitely, again, still some lessons that are needed. Maybe this letter is about apologies for the past, things that have happened, in order to start that renewal, in order to see that potential for growth. There needs to be a lesson learned here. All right. All right, that is for Cancer. All right. Leo, you're up, Leo. What's going on with you guys? What is the general energy for Leo? And Aries may be significant. A Cancer, Sagittarius. What is the general energy? Okay, stand your ground, Leo. So this is about standing up for oneself. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. So to me, this is telling me, it kind of coincides with your strength card. You have been very strong in this season. In the past seasons, you have been standing your ground about something you believe, whether that is now believing more in yourself and your potential and your growth, in a project that you have put energy into. But I feel like you are not allowing others to come in and make you change your mind about something that you are working on. You are, keeping 10 toes on the ground for you, and you are thriving because of it. It seems people are truly starting to see your strength. They are truly starting to see your growth. And because of that, because of the accolades, because of how it's making you feel internally, the peace that it is giving you, the joy that it is giving you, you are continuing to stand 10 toes down. Yeah, bottom of the deck, because you are now feeling empowered at this time. You have taken back control of your life, you feel, and it's probably took you a little while to get back to this place. So you're not letting anything or anyone come in and change it. All right, what's your life and career advice, Leo? Life and career advice for my Leo. Web of connections, yeah. Weave your connections thoroughly, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Like I said, yeah, you are starting to create new relationships again with this, within your career, within your friend groups. Again, I feel like there's some renewal. Maybe you had to walk away, get rid of people, places, and things that no longer served you. But now you are finding this renewal because you've been standing up for yourself, standing 10 toes down for you, confirmation, and you feel empowered. And now you are now coming into creating new connections with new groups of people who are on your same page, who feel like they're, part of your tribe. So it's starting to feel good. You feel like things are coming into balance for you. That's beautiful. Very good. What is your strength and ability at this time, Leo? Okay. Gratitude. Yes, you are so grateful for this change at this time. You feel amazing. You are so happy. Gratitude brings more joy and abundance. Have you been overlooking the good in your life? Take a moment to appreciate what you have. This mindset will attract even more positivity. Yes, I feel like this is exactly what's been happening because you have been grateful for every single step that you've gone through, all the progress you've made in the hard times, in the good times, in the times where you felt abundant, in the times where you maybe didn't have everything that you wanted, but you knew that you had everything you needed. You kept a mindset of gratitude. So you are continuously being blessed because you are in this mindset and you are achieving your goals. Reconciliation may be of significance for you at this time. The person on your mind, thoughts from the person on your mind. Just take my hand and everything will be fine. Yeah, Leo, you have somebody in your energy who wants to walk with you. They want to take this journey with you. They feel like they want to protect you. They see where you're going and they want to be by your side. They want to be there for you, with you. They want to hold your hand through your journey. I think, that is beautiful. I feel like you have learned to trust your intuition and your discernment when it comes to allowing people in your energy. So I feel like if this person is in your energy, it is because they took the time to actually show you that they deserve to be in your energy and that they can be trusted. And this is not something that you take lightly. And I think this person understands that. I don't think people sometimes realize how delicate the word trust really is. And so I think that they see how you've been standing up for yourself, how you are going after your goals, and you are not playing games with anybody at this time when it comes to your accomplishments. And so I feel like they see that potential and they would love to be there with you if they could, if you allow them. Leo, let me get you your music oracle. Music oracle for my Leos. Music oracle. Yeah. Confident. Absolutely. You are confident at this time. The song is Princess Diana. The artist is Ice Spice featuring Nicki Minaj. Confident. You are very confident, and I feel like there's a lot of people who have hidden desires for you. At this time, your energy is so magnetic, Leo, right now. There's a lot of people who would love to be connected with you as a power couple, again, because they see that potential for growth and abundance with you at this time. Beautiful energy. Good job, Leo. Keep going. All right. Okay, that was for Leo. Virgos, my Virgos, you guys are up. What's going on, Virgos? What's going on with my Virgos? A lot of communication between friends might be happening for you, Virgos, right now. Some good, but maybe some not so good. All right, what's the general energy for Virgos at this time? Okay. Yeah, you're struggling. Survivor in the reverse. When everyone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor. I feel like you have a lot of people around you who aren't believing in you at this time. And I feel like you are going through a lot of challenges with relationships, friendships with, friends, family members, significant others. You might need to be patient with yourself and with others at this time. I know it might be difficult, but I think patience is needed with your relationships right now, Virgo. Maybe it's time to go into solitude, maybe take a step back, really re-look at the connections that you have and figure out which ones are worth holding on to, which ones you might need to walk away from, even if it's just for a little while, to kind of regroup for yourself. Life and career advice. Ride the current. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. Like I said, yeah, I feel like you need to step back and gain a new perspective, get some new answers on how to proceed in certain relationships and connections that you have at this time. What are your strengths and abilities? What's the strength and ability needed for Virgo at this time? Cupid, deep challenge. Challenges in love are testing you. So this could be regarding a love connection, somebody that you want to be with, but maybe you guys are having a lot of fights. There's a lot of tension between the two of you at this time, maybe some jealousy with other connections, third parties. Are you facing difficulties in a relationship at this time? Don't shy away from it. Face the challenges head on, and it will strengthen your bond. So I think, instead of running away, maybe you do need to take a step back, like I said, to gain a different perspective so that you can come back in and communicate with a new perspective, a fresh perspective, a perspective where you are not angry or there's not so much tension. Sometimes, some people like to face things head on in that moment, and those moments where they're super emotional, but I don't feel like that really bears good results. Sometimes you need to be separated or take time away, even if it's for a day or two of not talking, so that each has time to really relook at a situation, maybe gain some new insight. And so when you do come back and do have that conversation, it is actually productive. And it's not based just all on raw emotion. That's where you can get in trouble. You say things that you don't mean. And sometimes, it causes more damage. People don't understand. You can't take back the things that you say. And sometimes that can be detrimental to a relationship. So be very mindful. Yeah, if this is done right, it can create, a renewal for you in this connection. Okay, Virgo. I saw that and it felt significant to this. But let's see what the thoughts are about the person that is on your mind. What are their thoughts? Because even if you guys are in separation, it's a good connection. The love is still there. You guys just need to regroup. Just dive a little deeper with me. Yeah, confirmation. You guys just need to take a look at this again from a different perspective, maybe go a little bit deeper into what's actually going on, why you have the certain feelings that you have right now with each other. It's going to take a level of vulnerability from the both of you in order to really get down to the nitty-gritty, to the most honest version of your feelings and why you guys are feeling this way. Okay, let me get you your music oracle. Music oracle for Virgo. Unhealthy romance. Yeah, like I said, you guys are going through some things right now. The song is called Leave You Alone by Young Jeezy. Yeah, so I think, again, things are becoming unhealthy. So in order to salvage, if it's able to be salvaged, if there is a chance for renewal, you need to truly, like I said, both of you take a step back, or just you, Virgo, if this is you. I know that sometimes you can overthink because you have a very analytical mindset, but try to put yourself in the other person's shoes. The other person should also do the same, but it's becoming unhealthy if there's an unhealthy level of jealousy. If this person doesn't trust or you don't trust, it's something that needs to be discussed and you need to figure out why. Before you guys end up in regret. Yeah, it's time to go a little bit deeper in this one. All right, Virgo. Okay. For my Virgos. So now we are on to Libra. Hi, Libra. What's going on, my Librans? What is the general energy for Libra at this time? Is the general energy for my Libras at this time? Some of you guys need to take your trash out. This could just be people and situations in order to find balance again in your life. Okay, what's the general energy for Libra? What is the general energy? Okay. Loss and be patient. Okay. So it's interesting, this energy of loss and be patient. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. And patience is needed with yourself and others at this time. So you may be dealing with grief and loss. The message I did for the weekly oracle message might be significant for you, Libra. I would check that out. A lot of coming into balance with emotions, with life, with relationships, I think is going to be a big deal. There might be an actual loss. If there has been or soon will be, my condolences. If that does happen or has happened, you might definitely need to have patience with yourself. You will definitely have a lot of grief, a lot of emotions that will be, kind of all over the place as you are dealing with this. But Maybe there's going to be a loss that is going to bring a level of justice as well into your life, balance back to your life with this loss, depending on the situation. But I think you have waited a long time for some type of justice to be served, something to come into balance, something to be made fair. Okay. Well, what is your life and career advice? Life and career advice for Libra. Trust your path. And yeah, I feel like this is going to help you figure out your true north, your true direction. Once this situation comes to balance, listen to your intuition, seek direction, and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journey within. Yeah, definitely check out the weekly oracle message that I posted. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to trust yourself in this situation to know what to do next, but I feel like you will. Again, because I feel like you've waited a long time for some type of resolution that finally is coming. So I feel like you'll be prepared. Strengths and abilities for Libra. Openness moment. This is a time of openness and new possibilities. Yeah. Are you ready to embrace them? Stay open to new experiences and you might find unexpected opportunities. Like I said, trust your path. You will know. As long as you have an open mind, you will know what to do when the opportunity presents itself. Very good. Okay. Message from the person on your mind, Libra. Message from the person on Libra's mind. You're my wish come true. I feel like there's somebody who sees you as their end all be all. I feel like you check all the boxes for this particular person. And I feel like the balance for you is that you feel the exact same way about this person. There will finally be balance in your love life, Libra. I feel like things have been out of balance for a very long time. I feel like you have never had someone to truly match your chi or come to you in the same energy as you put out. I feel like you've probably always been an overgiver or just someone who gave more of their energy because you like to see others in balance. You overgave, and so you were never left feeling in balance. I think this is your time in love to truly have an equal give and take partnership finally. And you are going to feel like they are your wish fulfillment and they will feel the same if this person is not already in your life now. Beautiful. All right. I like that for you, Libra. Let's see. Let's get you a music oracle. Music oracle for Libra. Yeah. Time to go outside. Where to party at by Jagged Edge. Yeah. Like I said, I feel like, after such a hard time of being in balance, a lot going on, never really feeling as if you received equal give and take. I really feel like your life is shifting to where you are going to feel satisfied and balanced in all aspects of your life: money, career, love, relationships, general. Yeah, I feel like it's your time to truly receive justice and balance and equal give and take and love that you actually deserve. And you are going to be all the way outside, okay? You are going to be having a good time, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, yeah, with this new love. All eyes on you. Beautiful, beautiful energy for Libra. All right. Well, good luck with that, Libra. And hey, welcome your wish fulfillment. Genie in a bottle. Might Be Significant by Christina Aguilera. That just came to me. Okay. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. That was Libra. Scorpio, you guys are up. Hi, Scorpios. How are you guys doing? Let's see what's going on in your general energy for Scorpio. What's going on with my Scorpios? Oh, somebody's wearing rose-colored glasses. Be realistic in the reverse. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. So some of you guys might be unrealistic about a situation. Or I feel like maybe you have taken off the rose-colored glasses and you're now truly seeing a situation for what it is. Okay. Yes. You're truly understanding a situation that you've been dealing with, the person, a job. You are truly seeing, a person, place, or thing for what it truly is. And it's going to allow you to make a mature decision, take responsibility, and figure out what your next step is. Now that you are not blinded, now that you are maybe seeing the red flags, you are being open to more possibilities now because of this. And you're not allowing it to keep you stuck anymore. Life and career advice for Scorpio. Yeah, you're seeing a person for who they really are, finally. So you no longer feel stuck. Vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. So yeah, I feel like with you no longer feeling stuck in this energy of trying to understand, because now you actually see someone, a situation for what it really is, it is going to allow you to open up your mental space, which is going to allow you to become more creative, do more creative things, get back into your creativity, because I feel like you have you're naturally creative at something, natural artist. And I feel like you'll be able to get back into that, regain your passion for it. And I think it's going to make you feel very good. And I think there's a sense of relief because you were dealing with someone who probably kept a lot of secrets again. So it made it hard to understand this person and their intentions. And you just finally took off the glasses and you started to truly see them. They did something to make you see them. Courage, beautiful, is your strength and ability. Courage is the power to overcome any obstacle. Are you facing a tough decision? Yeah, I feel like this was a tough decision for you. It took a lot of strength, a lot of courage. I think you thought about it for a very long time. You started to truly gain a real perspective. You took off the rose-colored glasses. You stopped thinking about the potential and started looking at the actual situation. Yeah, you were very courageous. And you didn't shy away. You took that leap forward. And as you take this leap forward, you will literally discover your own strength again and your creativity because of this courageous move. Very good, Scorpio. Very good. Yes. Transformation. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Thoughts from the person on your mind. Oh, wow. Somebody's planning on loving you for the rest of their life, Scorpio. They see you as their person. This person may love the ocean, love the water. Scorpio is a water sign as well. Maybe you love the ocean, love watching the sunsets. I know I do. They're so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But this may be something that you guys like to do together if you are connected with a particular person. Walks on the beach, just hanging out with each other, chill, vibe, being creative. This is somebody that you will be able to be creative with. All right. Get you your music oracle. Scorpio's music oracle. Scorpio's music oracle. Scorpio's music oracle. Interesting confirmation. So the person that you walked away from, they were a cheater. This is when you took off the rose-colored glasses. You truly saw the situation for what it was. You made the decision to walk away, and you probably saved yourself a lot of heartbreak. But I feel like, again, there's still some there because it took courage, because I feel like you were truly connected and really loved this person. But again, you had to stop looking at this person as their potential and actually look at them for the person they are. But if you didn't know that this person had other people or were dating other people behind your back, well, might be confirmation for someone. So good for you walking away. You probably saved yourself a lot more heartbreak. And maybe you are moving towards someone who actually really wants to love you, wants to take those walks on the beach and watch the sunsets and actually just chill and vibe with you and give you the love that you deserve. And I think you are ready to move towards that. All right. That was Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Moving on. Okay. Sagittarius. You guys are up. Hi, Saggies. How you guys doing? What's going on in your overall energy, Sagittarius? What's going on for Sagittarius? General energy for Sagittarius. Okay, so somebody, Leo, has stand your ground upright, but Sagittarius, you're having a hard time standing your ground against someone, person, place, or thing. Are you letting someone lie to you and you're falling for their lies? Maybe there's a little bit of naivety here. Yeah, you're not standing in your truth right now. And I feel like you know someone is not being honest with you, but maybe because you want to be connected to this person so much, you are just allowing them to tell you anything. You could be dealing with somebody that is a master manipulator that's very good at making people believe what they want them to believe as well. So you're having a hard time deciding what to do, how to stand your ground here. If there's a person that's making you feel confusion, the answer is usually no. That's my, general message. Okay. Well, what's your advice? What's advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice for Sagittarius needed at this time? Stand strong. Look, confirmation. Stand strong with defense as your shield. Find strength in preservation, guarding what matters most. You need to stand up for yourself, Sagittarius. Confirmation. You need to stand strong. You need to find your strength in this situation. It's pretty straightforward there. What strength and ability does Sagittarius need at this time to deal with this situation, to find their strength? Patience. Okay. So in this situation, you might have to, when I see patience, it makes me feel like you need to be more strategic in how you handle this. But this says patience is key to achieving your goals. Have you been feeling restless? Trust in the process and wait for things to unfold. Great outcomes take time. Yeah, so I feel like you need to be patient in a situation. I feel like the truth will eventually come out, be seen, be recognized in this situation, dealing with someone who's probably not very honest. But I think that you need to stand strong right now and be patient. I feel like eventually the truth will be exposed here. Okay, so I don't feel like you really need to do much, but definitely try to see the situation from the correct perspective. Okay, the person on Sagittarius mind. Okay, perfect partner, two of a kind, soulmates, twin flame. Interesting. So you might be dealing with someone who can be considered a twin flame. I mean, not everybody is on a twin flame journey, so it could just be a soulmate. But usually twin flames trigger each other. Usually one person is healing before the other. Sometimes the other never finds their way towards healing. So they never really come into union in the proper way. Twin flames do not have to be romantic either, but this could just be a soulmate. But again, I feel like this is a person who feels like you guys are perfect for each other. I feel like that could be the illusion though. And I think that that's why you need to have patience here. If this is a situation where it's somebody you are dating, I feel like your intuition is letting you know that they're not being honest with you about things. They're possibly love bombing you in this situation, and you're starting to feel it. I think that you're going to figure it out over time. If you are questioning your intuition, that's why you need to be patient. Again, the truth, like I said, it always eventually shows in people's character over time. So not too much time needs to be wasted, but I just think you need to make sure you're not wearing rose-colored glasses and you are paying attention while you are being patient, because eventually you will see the truth here. Okay? Get your music oracle. Music oracle or Sagittarius. Okay. Sexual desires. Yeah, this could be someone again who's just trying to love bomb you because they want to sleep with you. They're thinking about your peaches and cream. Okay. So this could be again where the love bombing is coming in, male or female, right? It doesn't matter. Women do it because there's something that they usually want. Usually it's financial stability. If this is, a person who has a lot of money, people will, play the role until they get connected and committed, and, then their truth is usually shown. So again, eventually the true intentions of this particular person that you may be connected to or that is trying to connect to you will eventually be seen here. Okay. All right. Yeah, and on the bottom of the deck it said cheater. So yeah, definitely not somebody that might be very committed to you in the way that you would like. All right, Sagittarius, Capricorn, you guys are up. Hi, Capricorns. How you guys doing? Let's see what's going on in your general energy. What's going on for Capricorns at this time? What's going on with Capricorns at this time? Solitude in the reverse. Okay, you guys outside? Take time to be alone, tune out the noise and chaos of the world, and tune into your inner peace. Seems like you are dealing with the world. So you are outside. Are you having a good time, Capricorn? Are you just maybe coming outside again after being in solitude? Okay. So maybe you took a break from being outside for a while, and you were in solitude. Maybe you needed to do some healing. Maybe you were dealing with some loss, grief. Yeah, that kind of had you in separation for a while. Maybe it was a transition. Um, yeah, a new move, transition out of a relationship where you had to regroup and kind of start over. So it took you out of the social scene. So maybe you were just kind of getting yourself back in order. And now you are ready to, yeah, kind of reconnect with everybody outside. All right. What's your life and career advice for Capricorn? Life and career advice for Capricorn at this time. Oh, okay. One last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you went within, you took some time to regroup. I feel like while you were doing that, you were planting seeds, planting roots, like I said, regrouping. And I feel like the effort, the time, and energy that you put into regrouping, healing, you will now start to reap, the rewards for your efforts. So good job, Capricorn. All right. What's your strength and ability you can use at this time? Strength and ability for Capricorn at this time. Okay, we have two. Yeah, like I said, confirmation that when you went within, when you were in solitude, you went through a transformation. Yeah, it took courage and you did it. Good job, Capricorn. Transformation. You are undergoing a profound transformation. Have recent changes made you uncertain? Embrace the shifts. They are guiding you toward personal and spiritual growth. I think at this time you are finding courage to go through a spiritual awakening, your transformation at this time. Yeah, encourage. You're finding the courage to do this. You see the benefit. You're starting to feel better about yourself from within. And if you had a question that you needed an answer to, the answer is yes. That's for somebody. Okay. Yes to a commitment. Hold on. And infinite possibilities here. So for somebody, yes, you have a commitment coming in and infinite possibilities are available to you with this person. Beautiful. Because you went within, because you did the healing work, again, you will start to see your life transform in a beautiful way. Good job, Capricorn. Okay. Message from the person on your mind. Oh, yeah. There we go. Confirmation of this commitment. Let's start a family together. Yeah. You and this person and possibly have a child together. Or this is your future because you put in the time and effort. You did the healing work. You went within. You took your time. And now you are coming back to the world. And this is where you might meet this perfect partner. Confirmation again on the bottom of the deck that you will begin a family with. Awesome. And they seem to want to say yes. Whoever this person is. Good job, Capricorns. You have defeated devil energy, transmuted it, turned it into your power, potential, growth. You did the hard work. You were dedicated. But I'm not surprised you are a Capricorn, right? What's your music oracle? Well, confirmation, time to go outside. There you go. Go outside, Capricorn. And it seems like you're already on your way coming out of solitude. I love the confirmations, you guys. Yeah, it's time for you to get outside. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck. Ready. Turn on the lights by Future. Yes, you are ready to find your person. That is for sure. You are ready to be back outside and start some place new with someone new. And you guys are going to be the perfect pair and you will create a family. Beautiful energy, Capricorns. Great job working on yourself, taking the time in solitude. But yes, it is time for you to come back outside, it seems. You are ready. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Good job, Capricorns. Okay. Aquarius. You guys are up. Hi, my Aquarius. How are you guys doing? What is going on in your general energy for my Aquarians? What is going on with you guys? What is going on with Aquarians? Aquarius, what is your general energy? Okay. Unhappy memories. So you guys have a lot of heavy thoughts regards to the past. Not so fond memories of a past situation with a person, family member, friend, that is heavy on your mind at this time. This could also be due to a loss of this particular person. Maybe it's like an anniversary for someone who's no longer with you. My condolences. But it seems like the energy is pretty heavy. I don't know if there's feelings of guilt that you feel about a situation that happened between you and a person. Maybe you didn't end the situation on a good note, and then possibly, there was a loss and you weren't able to reconcile before they passed on for some of you. But definitely unhappy memories from the past. It's kind of weighing on you right now, Aquarius. What's your advice? What's the advice for Aquarius? Small steps. Yeah. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. Yeah, I feel like in this situation, again, I feel like this is something truly weighing you down. And with small steps, I think it's just more take your time with processing your emotions. Every day is not going to be a horrible day. Some days are going to be harder than others. But, the days that you get through a full day, maybe without crying, maybe without feeling sad or down, it can be considered a small victory. So celebrate the small wins. I feel like over time, things obviously, can get better if you allow it. But I think it is truly going to be about you processing whatever you're feeling, your emotions, not letting them linger so long that they become your normal, but obviously appreciating the feelings that you have for, these memories, for the loss, for the situation. The baby steps right now, Aquarius, okay? Let's see, what strength and ability are you going to need right now? Healing, yeah, confirmation. Yeah, you're just going to need some time to heal through this. That's all. And like I said, small steps. You are in the process of healing. Give yourself the time and space you need. Have you been neglecting your emotional or physical health? Don't do that right now. It's so easy to neglect yourself, especially when you don't feel good inside. But don't neglect your emotional or physical health. Prioritize self-care and allow yourself to recover fully from this, okay? Small steps, small little things you can do to take care of you. Keep your self-care up. Message from the person on your mind. Message from the person on your mind. We need to rewrite our history. Willing to fight for this love with or without you. So again, this could be somebody you're in separation from. I feel like they want to heal something with you, with these two falling right under healing as well. This could be the bad memory that you have, the situation between you and this person. Things did not end well. I feel like you're having a hard time with trusting this person or wanting to reconcile, but I feel like you have someone who is willing to fight for this connection. They want to rewrite this story with you. They want to start from the very beginning, but when you have these unhappy memories, it's like, how do you erase that from your existence? You really can't. You can take the lessons that you learned. You can start to practice listening to your intuition, using your discernment, but the past has already happened and it can't be changed. And so it's going to take a level of healing for yourself, I think, before you are ready to even look at the option of reconciling with this person. And I feel like small steps, take the time that you need for your own healing. If you do decide to work on reconciling with this person, baby steps as well, because when trust is broken, again, I will keep saying this, trust is so rare of a gem. I don't think people realize how precious it is. Once trust is broken, really a relationship can never be the same, because there will always be that memory in the back of your head. People can heal and move forward. Sometimes people, though, have a hard time forgetting, and so it still affects their relationships moving forward. So it will be truly a decision that you have to make. In this case, my Aquarians. That's the most important musical oracle for my Aquarians at this time. I need 2 shuffles. That's the most important musical message for my Aquarians. Yeah. This person, they still look at you as their boo, their twin flame. This person, that's why they're willing to fight for this. They want to rewrite this story. They feel like you guys are destined to be together, but it really just depends on what happened in the connection, if it can be resurrected. And again, I feel like that decision is going to be truly your decision, Aquarians. Because again, if you cannot get past what happened, if it was pretty severe, it may be difficult for you to ever look at this person as you did before. You may not ever have the same type of love for them, no matter how much healing you do, no matter how much they may apologize or fight for you. It just won't feel the same for them. And if this is flipped, flip the roles, you guys. If this is pertaining to something that happened between you and somebody who walked away from you, who looks at the memories with you as unhappy, I feel like you still see this person as your person. But unfortunately, as much as you want to fight for the situation with them, if they don't want to rewrite the story will not be rewritten. But I think they do want to at least heal the connection from whatever happened in the past. I think that's always a good thing, even if you don't get back together with them. All right. All right. That's for Aquarius. All right. And last but not least, Pisces. Hi, my Pisces. How are you guys doing? Let's see what's going on with my Pisces. What's the general energy for Pisces at this time? The general energy for Pisces at this time. The general energy for Pisces. Some of you guys are feeling uncomfortable at this time. At certain times in our lives, we all need to be comforted. Allow yourself to accept the comfort of others and learn positive ways to comfort yourself also. So you don't really have people who support you at this time, you're feeling. And you're going through a difficult situation, but you don't feel like people will support you right now. So you're feeling uncomfortable. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, you don't feel very secure at this time, Pisces. So there's a situation that you find yourself in where there's a lack of security because you don't feel like you have the people in your corner that maybe you used to. Maybe there was a betrayal between friends, and people are starting to find out possibly who the main character was in this betrayal. And it's starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable between everybody. Okay. What's the advice for Pisces? What is the advice for Pisces? Stand strong. Interesting. So you may not have the support that you want at this time. So this is about you learning how to stand 10 toes down for yourself at this time. You're not going to have the support from all people that you usually do right now. So Pisces, you definitely are being challenged at this time. Allure, cherish. Cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. Yeah, this exactly. I feel like, again, this is about a group of people who you used to feel connected to, who you feel that you cherished. Confirmation. Okay. Yeah. So this was a group of people that you felt connected to, you felt comfortable with, but there was something that happened where now you don't have that same level of support from them anymore. People have walked away, possibly because of whatever this betrayal was, the lies that were shown. And I think there was a lack of appreciation for this friend group. And this is why it's now feeling uncomfortable, because these are people who you depended on a daily basis, possibly for a very long time as well. And now the group has been broken up, or you have been excluded from this group. Okay. Message from the person on your mind, Pisces. Oh, wow. Yeah. This person wants you to stop pretending, take off the mask, show who you really are. And maybe that's what happened. I feel like maybe you weren't being honest with this group of people, and that they have now figured out that you have not been honest, that you are not the person who they thought you were. Maybe people always kind of question your motives, your intentions, but basically the truth was exposed, and people now see you in a completely different way, without your mask on, without anything to keep them from finding out what happened in this betrayal. So yeah, right now it's a situation where you're really having to stand strong on your own at this time, because yes, you do not have that same group of people to depend on. Pisces, what happened? Wow. Yeah. Confirmation. There's a lot going on here in this situation, Pisces. What's your music oracle? What music oracle for Pisces? Imitation. Wow. It's So Hard by Big Pun. Imitation. You are not being authentic, Pisces, or That's what it looks like. This looks like it's about you, but you can flip it if it's pertaining to someone connected to you. But yeah, this is saying you are not an authentic person in this group, and now people have found out who you really are and they have walked away. So you no longer have the support of these people. I feel called to pull one more from the Strength and Abilities deck. Yeah. Tree. Like a tree, deep roots create stability and growth. Are you feeling ungrounded? Yeah. This is exactly what's happening. The foundation. Yep. A strong foundation in all areas of your life to support your long-term growth. I feel like this group has been ungrounded because of this situation, because the trust has been broken. And this was something that was deep rooted in your life. This was a group of people you hung out with, participated with, and things with consistently for a very long time. Yeah, but there was definitely a level of betrayal. And now this group has walked away from you, or you from them. Again, flip it where it goes. Wow. Pisces. Not sure if there's a way to reconcile this. But like I said, you're going to have to stand strong right now in order to get through whatever this situation is. All right, collective. That's what I have. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed the bonus message. I think I will continue to do these for you guys. I'll try to do them maybe once a week for all 12 zodiacs. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, morning, afternoon, or evening. And until next time, you guys, bye.